What up, what up, what up, Metal V's? Guys, you are currently in the Shelbi and Madison household, obvi, but we got Shelbi over here womaning the oats. Ooh, they look so delightful.
She told me to man the oats and I said, I'm not a man.
We are actually headed on a trip. We've been to the East Coast. We've been to the West Coast. There's nothing left but to drive straight down the middle of America. We're going to, I think it's the largest garage sale in the US.
Yard sale in the world.
This sucker starts in like Alabama and it ends in Michigan, so that's fun. We got Tippy here lounging around and we got bags like everywhere. Shelbi's gonna wrap up the oats and I'm gonna go get the car packed, and then I'm basically gonna eat my oats in the car, and then we're gonna hit 8 a.m. traffic because it's a Wednesday. We suck at getting up early, but we're doing the best that we can trying to make good time on this trip. Today our goal is to make it to Gadsden, Alabama, which is about a 15-mile trip. Which is about a 15-hour drive. This is why Shelbi should intro and she knows all the details. But we're doing the best we can on limited sleep and not exactly knowing the plan. So we will see you all there. Just made it to Gadsden, Alabama, which is the starting place of the world's largest garage sale. Like 13 hours from San Antonio. And Shelbi's getting the lighting situated.
I don't think this closes.
She's trying to close it.
It literally doesn't close. Oh, look at this. The blackout curtains, they stop right there. Their track stops right there. There's no way to fix it. This is the last time I let Madison talk me into staying somewhere with a refrigerator.
Yeah, look, there it is. There's the fridge. We're really excited about that. And we got this nice little couch thing here. I don't know if we're gonna get food or if we're just gonna go to sleep.
Oh shit, I forgot about food. I'm not even hungry.
We're just gonna go to sleep. I can't deal.
I can't believe we pulled this off, honestly.
There were a couple times where I was just like, I don't know if I can do this. I really am struggling, guys, with how much we've been traveling, but I'm trying to keep a positive attitude. We wanted to get out here a lot this summer because COVID kind of ruined last summer's travel plans, but talk about burnt out.
What your problem? Be okay.
This is my sympathetic partner over there.
I want to know who's watching this, like, oh yeah, Madison, I'm so sorry. You're so tired from getting to see so many cool things.
Ignore her. Probably gonna go to bed and we will see you all tomorrow. Babe, I just got out of the shower. How you feeling?
I'm not here.
Are you ready to get up?
Yes.
Are you excited about today? Tell us what you're most excited about.
Just to see what's out there.
Hey, those are our friends. Bye-bye. Ready.
They're everywhere. By putting both of them on.
Because you got to make sure both of them fit.
They look good.
Look at my ashy feet though.
Zoom in for the ashy feet.
What do you think?
I think it's good.
Hello?
Go over to that guy. Or walk up to him.
He's already missed some sales because he won't get off of that side. Somebody stood up here and okay, never mind, you're not listening anyway.
Oh my goodness, that's so funny.
Get loud, man.
Thank you.
That was just great. You want? Yeah. Okay, good.
Get her a bag, son.
Oh, I don't need a bag. I'm fine. Guys, we found the cutest little ornament. Shelby saw it and she was like, oh yeah, we're taking that home with us.
You guys don't know what we have planned for Christmas yet, but we're gonna kind of get our version of a Christmas tree this year. So I said, let's keep an eye out for really unique ornaments. And this one's made of like a gourd, and then it's a snowman. I mean, it's just too perfect.
Oh yeah. We have a lot more places to hit, but my find was these chacos. I've been looking for some ever since we went to the river in Sacramento. I was like, I don't really have any good water shoes. So sure enough, I was walking by all the shoes because we gotta check out the shoes. I love shoes. And I was like, these chacos are $38 and they're my size. If that's not a sign, I don't know what is. So I was all in. I committed. Probably gonna wear them the rest of today.
But we have a lot more ground to cover, so we're gonna hop back in the car.
Alrighty, looks like the rest of the highway starts in Chattanooga, so that's where we're heading next.
The rest of the highway starts in Chattanooga?
Tell them what it's supposed to say.
Gadsden was labeled as like the opening of the road of the yard sale, but 127 is the like basis of the yard sale. It's supposed to follow the highway 127, but that highway doesn't seem to start until Chattanooga. So we gotta get there and then head north. So that's what we're doing right now. When in the south, we've got military helicopters and a tank in the middle of this little here park.
How do I look?
Wonderful.
You're not even looking at me. Do I look like her?
Yep.
Hey, over here. Shelby,
Madison,
how do I look?
look great. Oh my goodness. Are they letting people pick them? Stop. Wait, I don't think you get to pick them. I think you just buy them. And we're not going home, so what are we going to do with them? But how cool!
So the way that this is set up is people have individual garage / yard sales that they're doing, and then there are also like big major points of interest, and we just found one. We're not even necessarily looking at a map, but when you see like rows and rows of cars stopped on the road and then you start seeing people's tents, you're like, all right, it's time to pull over. That's what we're doing right now. We're like hiking through this ditch situation, and we are headed to our next major point of interest at the garage sale.
But this basket really, oh my god. Look how cool it is.
You gonna get it?
I might have to. I might have to get this. This is so cool.
Shelby is just finding fine after fine. What do you got there?
It's a hand embroidered linen king duvet.
She's super pumped about it. She saw it. She's like, oh, it's my $20. Look at that grip. Shelby got a nice little haul from that last place that we stopped at. She got a duvet, a basket, and then this like brownish pitcher that had like flowers and stuff on it, which was pretty cool. And now we're stopping and pulling off so we could get a view over here at this outlook. It is beautiful out here in Tennessee. We're having a blast, and they're like garage sales galore.
It's so many more than we expected. It's a lot.
What'd you find?
It's a sleeping otter.
Shelby's here for it.
I was already breathing. That's why.
already breathing. I'm imagine.
Tell me this is not the cutest thing.
That's pretty great. You
Who's
might need
having
that
a
in your
kid?
life. Shelby has no baby. Shelby's getting this baby otter. Literally. 18 bucks. Baby otter. She's feeling good about it.
Look at him breathing. That's so cute.
Just made it to Frankfort, Kentucky. We're staying at the Capitol Plaza Hotel. And as you can see, the lighting in here kind of sucks. It's a dark blue room with a king bed, but it's massive. We got a dance floor, Shelby. Where you at on the dance floor? Oh, yeah.
Okay, Catherine. This is crazy. So a couple hours ago, we stopped in Crossline or something.
Yeah.
Cross something, and we were like, okay, we're tired, it's getting dark, like the yard sales are winding down, we just want to stay here. We already had this place booked for this reason, so we looked at every hotel in the area. They're all closed, or like all full. There was no more rooms you could get. That's what happened why we ended up with a room this freaking big, because it was the only one left. So,
and the reason they're so booked is because everybody's booking them up for the yard sale. That's why we have this massive room. It has a whole like kitchen setup. I don't know if Shelby has found the thermostat control, but that's what she was looking for. And then we also had a really weird like situation that just happened. Do you want to tell the story or do I? Shelby's gonna tell the story.
Okay. Just to be fair, you guys know I tell you I'm often paranoid, worried about things, and like I try to like overlook a lot of things because I'm a woman and I have anxiety and I have worries that maybe like are unjustified. But I base my like if those are valid usually on Madison, and she told me I was. There's 2 parking garages for this hotel. One is under the hotel and one is across the street. So obviously if there was a place in the one below the hotel, we're like, okay, we'll park there. So I went down there and there was a spot open, so I start backing into it, and as I'm pulling over to like back into it, I see someone walking around the cars on the other side of the garage. In my opinion, I already had it made up in my mind that this person was walking around looking for cars to either break into or seeing what was unlocked. And so he is walking around over there. I'm like, whatever, we'll just park it out, we'll whatever, you know? Like normally people like that are not trying to confront you, they're not trying to be violent. They're just trying to see what they can pick up like really fast and like sell for money or whatever. I continue back into the spot and he makes a beeline from the other side of the garage where he's, in my opinion, casing cars, over to where we're parking, like walks all the way up to the side of my car. And I'm looking in my rear view and I see him right next to my car and I'm like, oh fuck no. So I start pulling away, which was super awkward because there was no way out on the other side of the garage, so then I had to back up. And what did you say he did whenever I started to pull off?
He literally like looked at us and threw his hands up like, what?
Yeah. And it was really weird because for a second I was like, well, maybe they have valet here. But number one, they didn't tell us anything about it. And number two, he was not dressed in a way that a valet would. Anyway, so I drive away and now I feel really uneasy about it because we ended up parking just across the street, which also was a problem, by the way. My car scraped the bottom of the like entrance. It was like this. And there's no like, my car almost got stuck on it. It was so pointed. So that was really shitty. But now I'm paranoid and I have this thought process. It's like, if someone is gonna break into your car, just make sure there's nothing in it worth taking, right? So take everything and don't lock your car, because in a situation that I've been in before, like I left my car unlocked, people went through my car, there was nothing in it to take, so it was fine. But the cars all around me had their windows smashed in. And if someone is out there casing cars, I'm not trying to wake up to a broken fucking window in the morning. So we just brought everything in and now I'm paranoid.
But we're hoping for the best. Kind of sucks too that it's just really dark all around this area. Like fortunately the parking garage is lit, but right outside the parking garage is super dark. So we're hanging in there. Top. We just made it to the next hub. You see all the cars and that's how you know where to stop. So we were driving down this road and then we see these cars start stopping left and right and peeling over off to the side, and we're like, oh yeah, this is where we need to go. So this is what we're working with today. Now let's get out here and see if we can't find some treasures. We are making out like bandits on our first pit stop of the day. we found this lovely basket that Shelby has here, and she's also holding this racket that I just got. I wanted to get a racket because we recently just joined a gym, and at our gym we have a racquetball area that you can like rent out courts and use while you're at the gym. So definitely gonna be getting some work in with that new racket. And Shelby would also like to add again that it's warm.
It's really not that hot, like it's okay, but the sun is beating.
So Shelby's on a lookout for a visor. We'll see what else the day throws at us.
While Madison put that stuff in the car, I think she forgot to tell you that each of those things were $1. I think that basket for $1 is a really good deal in general, but I always need baskets for my office because I always have piles and piles of things that are not organized. So it'd be nice to have them, you know, put in there. And Madison told you why she wanted the hold it by the edge of the brim. Give me it. Give me it. You need to be taught how to hold the camera, apparently.
Stop harassing me.
Give me the camera.
Stop it. What are you looking at?
Give me the camera.
Oh.
Give it to me.
We are in Cincinnati, Ohio. We've been having a really chill day. It's been super warm today. We got lucky when we were doing things yesterday because it was overcast and kind of cloudy. But today it was blazing, and we made sure we drank enough water and stuff, but it was still just so hot. I'm sitting here like I'm laying here in bed because I do get a little heat exhausted sometimes, and I just like to nap, honestly. If I'm tired, I like just being able to lay down. So we are chilling in the room. This is our room tour. I'm giving you a room tour from the bed. We got... You got something to say?
A room tour from the bed. That's great.
We got the TV over there. There's this really long desk right there, and then that's like the doors over there. It's got a fridge, microwave, which is good, and then we got the pooper over here, and we are just chilling. We got a super late start today, and then we also had some car troubles, so we had to get that all figured out. But we're gonna have just a chill night tonight and get ready for an early start. We just made it to one of our hubs this morning. We're really hoping to find some slamming deals. I mean, it's already a garage sale, but today is Sunday, which is the last day of the garage sale. So people are slashing prices left and right, baby. We're gonna get out here, see what we can find.
Okay, baby.
Shelby, tell us what you've gotten.
A pumpkin.
What are you thinking? What's your plan?
I was telling Madison we can make the whole mantle with pumpkins. It's coming up any day now, dude. People, I think like the second it hit August, people on TikTok were like, oh, it's fall. And people started talking about it. So I think that's why I'm in the mood.
Okay, so Shelby's fine. And then also Shelby's fine.
Oh yeah, this is like
booby trapped. That would have been bad.
like a vintage watering can. It's so small, but it's similar to the one I have, but just smaller. I thought it was cute.
First finds of the morning. We're having a pretty good morning so far. Shelby has already scored twice. So this most recent stop we just did was at someone's house we saw driving by on like 127. They had a bunch of Christmas stuff, so we stopped, pulled over, and we got like, I want to say 8 or so Christmas ornaments, which Shelby's been looking for Christmas stuff. We got that stuff for $1. We were really surprised because we basically had a handful of stuff, and it was like, hey, I want this, I'm gonna buy it. It doesn't have a price on it. And he's like, $1. We were like, okay, thanks. And now we're headed to the next hub. Shelby is making the best out of her last day of the yard sale, and she has already found a little doily looking tablecloth.
It's a crochet blanket.
Oh yeah, she's really excited. It was white and kind of cream colored. So I am the pack mule for today, and we'll be carrying things so she can continue to shop freely.
This is one of the stopping points, guys, and it's huge. It goes way over there, all this. There's more people over here, so.
And then I'm still on my quest to find some flannels, another nice pair of like boot situation. And you know, if something cool draws my eye, then I gotta cash out today. So we'll see what happens. We just made it to Fort Wayne, Indiana. We are in our comfy clothes, as you can see, and we're just probably gonna be chilling for the rest of the afternoon because driving takes a lot out of you. Some things we learned about the garage sale were, one, don't wait until Sunday to go do stuff. So today's actually Sunday, and we thought we were gonna get out and like see a bunch of stuff, but since the garage sale actually, or the yard sale actually starts on Thursday, by Sunday everybody's like ready to shut down, pack up. Also make sure if you do go out on this venture that you have enough water, because this event is in freaking August, so it was hot on some of the days out there. But we had some pretty cool finds. We showed you all what we found along the way. I think my favorite thing that I got was my Chacos, of course. And I want to say Shelby's favorite thing that she got was probably... What do you think?
I was gonna see if you could guess it.
I want to say your Christmas decorations, but that's not just one thing. You got a lot of those things.
No.
Ooh.
It's my duvet.
Her duvet. So my favorite and Shelby's favorite. There you have it.
After we left Fort Wayne, Indiana, we actually extended our trip a little bit further north to see Chicago because we had never been. And then obviously we had to drive all the way back home. That's going to be in next week's vlog, so stay tuned for that. But we wanted to give you a haul of all the things we got during the yard sale in this video. Hey guys, it's me from behind this basket. We're on our way back home from our ginormous road trip. But we're in Dallas because the trip just from Dallas to San Antonio, honestly, on an average day is exhausting to us because in and of itself it's about 5 hours. So we decided we would stop in Dallas for the night before we go back home. And this is actually Cameron's apartment, my sister's husband. I talk all the time about how they live separately because they got into separate schools. They're not here. They're actually in San Antonio. But we're going to stay here tonight with all of our feline friends. If you can see my nephew Jasper back here. And we wanted to give you guys a haul of all the things that we bought before we wrap up this vlog. So, I'm also holding this giant basket because it's the first thing I want to talk about. So I got this basket, it's like this big, and I actually see these at the thrift store a lot and want to get them, but often people paint over them or they're like caved in at the top and stuff. This one's in great condition, not painted, no stress signs of like super hard wear, and it was only $1. Now I will say Madison and I won't really be going back and forth during this because she only bought 2 things.
Yeah, so it'll be a lot of listening to what Shelby got, and then of course I'll show you all what I got. So I got my Chacos, right? I'd been looking for some of these right after we got back from the river in Sacramento, and sure enough, when I saw them in my size, which is a lady size 10, which is kind of hard to come across, I snagged them, and I wore them like most of the trip, so great find.
She got them for $38 and they're normally $100, so not bad. Okay, then I got this basket, you see. And I cannot for the life of me think of what it's called, but this basket, I'm not sure if the wicker is handmade, but you can tell that the strawberries that they put around it, cover your face, are definitely hand done like stuff. So I needed this basket to come home with me when I saw it. It's also like super heavy because it's like handmade. Inside here are the Christmas ornaments I got, also plus a turkey Thanksgiving hot pad, and a napkin. But these are all the ornaments I got. I showed you guys this one in the video already. And this is kind of what started the venture to vintage Christmas ornaments on this journey. But this one's just a gourd. I don't know if it's vintage, but obviously like handmade. So we love that. And then I got a few more that were made of gourds. Do you want to see this one? Also a snowman. This one actually says on the bottom, Joe 97. So somebody named Joe obviously made this back in 97. So I feel like that counts as vintage. Put your head down. As well as handmade, so we love to see it. Another little gourd snow. Don't want to break him. Gourd snowman. And then I actually found this one, which is really cool. You can like hear the seeds. Can you hear? Listen. So yeah, this is a cool looking one. He's like a Santa, also a gourd, really cute. And then I got one that was an old mason jar. Very cute. I'll go through these quickly. This is a cardinal jingle bell, a snowman jingle bell, and a couple of these made from old light bulbs, a reindeer, and a Santa.
And the next thing that I got was my racket. So we recently joined a gym that has racquetball courts, and when I saw this and saw that it was $1, I was like, I'm all in. So taking this racket home with me was also the second best thing and best decision that I made on the trip.
Also, if you guys know what kind of racket that is, let us know, because it's definitely too small to be a tennis racket, but what else could it be?
A racquetball racket.
Oh, it could be like badminton also, right?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Let us know. Okay, everything else is mine.
Yes. So we're going to blow through everything else Shelby got.
Okay, I got this doily blanket. You guys probably saw this. Mm-hmm. This is really, really cool. Or not doily blanket. It's a crochet blanket. But it's handmade, obviously. I love the color. I love the print. And I want to warm up our living room space a little bit. It's pretty. I haven't unfolded it yet. Look at this. So cute. And I want it to like kind of warm up our living room space. So how beautiful is that? Love this.
I'm going to help do some of Shelby's stuff to keep this rolling.
Then I got this picture, which I was debating on buying one when we were at the antique store in Virginia. But I had decided against it, and I kind of low-key regretted it ever since. Mm-hmm. Plus, the old man who was selling this was really, really sweet. So I just wanted to buy something from him. So I got this, and we're going to put it on display at the house.
And then Shelby also got this little baby otter. It breathes. We may give it to Tippy and see if he cuddles up with it. We may look for a baby and give it to them, but she saw that it breathes. Her favorite animal is an otter, so she just couldn't pass it up. It's super cute.
I might also save it for our baby if we get a baby. Okay, this, if any of you are plant moms out there, you know at nurseries these are like anywhere from like $50 to $100, and I got this one for $2. I think mostly because it has this broken door, but honestly, like, this can totally be fixed. I don't see a reason why it couldn't. So very excited about that. And also, even if I can't turn it into a terrarium per se, still beautiful to like put plants in to display.
Yeah. Very nice.
I was happy about that.
And then we have this pumpkin here that Shelby had to snag. Her favorite season is fall, if you didn't know. And then she has a little mini obsession with pumpkins. So she saw this and absolutely had to take it home with us. It's super cute. And it's perfect for fall.
Yeah, I was looking for vintage holiday stuff, and that was definitely a good one. Mm-hmm. Then the duvet, as you guys have heard me talk about, is my favorite thing. And I don't know if you've seen the embroidery yet. Can you see it now? Did it focus? Okay. I don't know if you can see it, but it has beautiful embroidery, like open embroidery all over it, like with the holes actually going through the duvet. So I'm super pumped about this to get it home, wash it, and put a comforter in it just in time for the fall winter. So I'm excited about this. This is definitely my favorite find. Also a steal, because I was telling Madison, she sold it to me for only 20 bucks, right? Whenever I was looking for tablecloths for our wedding, I was getting on Etsy to find this exact type of thing, but obviously like in tablecloth form, and they wanted like $100, $200 for these types of tablecloths with this same design. So I can only imagine that on Etsy this would go for like $400 or $500.
That's
and I
crazy.
Got it for 20 bucks.
Gotta love that. Gotta love that.
And then from that same shop, so that shop was like a mother-daughter duo who sold like thrifted and antique and vintage things, but specifically like boho themed, like very much my vibe. Like when we walked into that part of the yard sale is definitely where I went the craziest, right?
Yeah.
So they actually thrifted a bunch of different like styles and shapes and sizes of shirts, and they screen printed this little thing on them. so that we could remember like the yard sale. This is the 34th annual one. But I thought that was so cool that they actually like thrifted all those clothes and then like put the screen printing on it.
It's pretty rad. I mean, that they did that. There were some in like so many different sizes, so many different brands. It was really cool to see. There's a little something for everyone. So.
Right. And the design is cool, right? Like the Volkswagen and the mountains.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is the last thing Shelby got. She's got some watering cans, but I mean, this one's super cute, and you can never have too many watering cans.
It's good to have one like downstairs and upstairs. So.
And we've got plants all over the dang place, so the more the merrier. That is the haul. That's all we got. It was more fun to like go and kind of look around at stuff, you know, even though I only got 2 things, I still would do it again. It was such an awesome road trip. I really enjoyed it.
It is a cool road trip. Some of the road is beautiful. Looking at everything is really cool, but it's also like a little bit of like a historical experience because you're looking at things like from several decades ago that just how things were made and how different they are, and that in itself is really cool. So
yeah, so we had a really rad trip, but until next Saturday, we'll catch you later, Maddelbees.